So let me ask you this question. Last question. What do you feel that the government's done or has been doing for the younger generation, you lot's age, for the last 5 years or so?
The government is a joke, fam. Government is not a joke. It's a full-on joke, fam.
Both sides of the government has not done anything for us.
Tell me where in Nottingham I can go and gather with my peers that I don't even know and sit down and have a conversation from,
like this,
let's say all the way to Hopcroft and Phoenix to the other side of Clifton South and what's that other spot?
Totten Lane.
And Totten Lane.
There's no place.
There's no place.
This country is mainly focused on capitalism to the point where they don't care about.
You look at London, fam. They remove all the youth clubs, all the youth meetings. They complain about the things we do on the streets, but they're not trying to do anything about us to bring us together and make us understand that we're all the same. We're all the same age. We're all the same group.
Let's say, God forbid, I was a driller. If let's say something happened, I'm like, not yet. I'm gonna ride out today. If my man comes to me and said, "Oh, we're playing 5-a-side," come. I'm gonna play 5-a-side before I do the drilling. By the time I finish that, I'm not gonna want to do it. I'm tired. I'm going hard. You get me?
How are you gonna drill somebody when you're going to to the same youth club as them?
Exactly.
You're seeing them in the same place every day. There's a person that's watching you and saying, guys, let's do this, let's do that, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. You're getting to learn who that person is. You're getting to learn the struggles that they go through, the situations. You're now coming on the same mental state. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, he's my up here. I know what I'm going for him, fam. I know his situation. How am I gonna now write that when I know he's probably going through the same troubles as I am, fam?
You have to get
it's
real, man. As a grown man, as a not even grown man, you know what I mean? Like, they already get that clock, so I don't even know what's next.
If you even look at it, in Africa there was tribes, there was everything. We rolled as a community.
Man,
they've been moving that community. Every time they say
we walk through the herds,
a couple people of black people
all together.
It's a gang. They always want to demonize it when in reality we walk together as a crew. That's how.
What's that thing in America, that they do when they arrest people as a group? They do RICO charge in America, innit, where a group of young people, if you rep the same thing, they're trying to do the same thing here, innit, where their basic explanation is that if you are 3 people that look the same, innit, you can be classified as a gang, innit.
But it's like, our history.
If I'm looking like him and I looking like him and I looking like him, are we now a violent gang?
But because
they want to label us, man.
If you don't know, we make music. I sing. I'm a singer, and these men want to come to me and say that I'm
his producer.
Exactly.
I'm his producer.
The thing is, it's within our blood to hold as a community. That's why it's so easy to get gangs. But that's also why it's so easy to destroy them. Because if you just create a community centre,
everything is based on negativity.
Let's say the winter, come here, it's warm, we can chill, we can chat, we can play music. People are gonna go. You don't even have to put too much money there.
If you come from a place of poverty and negativity and you become a group, your group is gonna be based on negativity and poverty, you feel me? If you come from a place where you know that where you're from is a tough area and you're living in a tough way. When you link up with the other man them on the streets, you're gonna live a tough way with them, fam. You're gonna bond over the badness and you're gonna take out your anger on somebody else, and that might be that group down the street. But you lot come together, as one and say, yo, let's do something positive about our situation. Let's figure it out. Ain't nobody needs to be killing each other in the streets. It sickens me. Like I don't like that. Man, I listen to drill because it's music, but at the end of the day, if I can stop one of my brethren from shanking up another brethren, I'll stop it, fam, because that's dumb, fam. Why are you dying, fam?
Literally, all it takes is one.
You talk and have a conversation. You see, you're living the same thing.
All it takes is one community centre with a football pitch, with a studio, games console, and a speaker.
Imagine.
And somebody to run things and make sure nothing happens. It'll calm down, fam. They need to put more. They need to invest more in the youth. They really do.
But you
they
see,
don't invest enough.
You see the government trying to pull. What's that travel place called? Thomas Cook. They're trying to save Thomas Cook and all these dying companies.
But they can't.
But they're not saving the people.
You get me? They're shutting down. They're shutting down studios in London. They're shutting down. What's it called? Community centres, even youth centres.
They're trying to stop drill music.
They're trying to stop drill music. And people say drill music influences gang violence, but people talking about the life they live here. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say, "Yeah, I love stabbing people up. It's my life. It's my joy." If they do, fam, there's something wrong here, fam. But they're talking about their struggles. Once I hear AM and Skengdo, fam. Once they blew, fam, the music changed. Time changes when your lifestyle changes. When you get out the hood, you get out your situation. That's why people only look to drill and rapping about violence, because that's the way they get money in their pockets and get out the situation, because the community don't want to put centers there so that they can get out their situation. So how else are they going to do it? They're going to keep killing each other, but they're going to do whatever it takes. They're going to rap about their shit because they know it makes money.
You can't tell them who's seeing people die. You can't tell a kid who's seeing people with shotties put to their head. You can't tell them to go make music about roses and daffodils.
It's not gonna happen. They don't see roses and daffodils.
What I understand that is like Italy, yeah? And I think this is the problem. Till somebody don't die, nothing's gonna happen. That's it. So after somebody die, Black Lives Matter. Okay. But you remember this guy after... Okay, that's how it is.
That's another issue with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter until it's your art.
I turned 20 years old, in June the 5th. As a youth of this country, I still consider myself a young person in it. And something needs to change, man. Because we're hearing there's been how many shootings this week in London? We know that this place used to be called Shottingham, fam. We know it happens, fam. And there's nothing being done about it. Feds turn up, and when they're gone, it's over, fam. You feel me? Something needs to happen, fam.
I think they do a lot because for the schools and that to start learning and that, but I don't know really. Not really.
So when you leave school, where do you see yourself going? Like, where's your aspirations?
I'm trying to be a footballer.
Too many people.
I'm trying to be a basketball player. You know, if it don't work out, then I've got my education.
Facts.
Yeah.
I like that. See, you man are not going to be on the roads. I don't want to see you man next generation on the roads. See, you know what? Thank you for answering my questions. Like, not a lot of people like to answer questions. Like some people feel a kind of way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you both £5 each. Yeah.
Thank you, and God bless.
My God.
I've done most things for like older generations, but they're not gonna last long. Like no offense to them, but they're not gonna be here. So they've made decisions based on them when it's us, we're the next generation, we're the future leaders, not them.
Nothing at all.
If anything, what they've done is they've made it worse because, to be honest, like with us, when we was growing up, there was youth clubs and things like that, taking away youth clubs and stuff like that, or even like
it's serious.
Like
I don't.
And especially because, like, for instance, with the Black Lives Matter thing, if they'll see a group of young black men playing out together or something, people find it suspicious, and it's pointless. They haven't done nothing for the past 5 years.
Yeah, serious. Like I can't name one thing the government's done for me to benefit me. I've been on the block since I was a youth. To get it, nothing. I ain't heard them like, the youth club down there, go play football. No, stay on the block and find something to do. To get it, knock on doors, boot doors, and then more illegal things that man ain't gonna talk about. But I'd rather go play football. But I don't see no one helping. It's every man for themselves out here, man. Serious.
Go back 30, 40 years, we had it all. We had the youth club, we had this, we had that. They've got nothing now. That's why them turn around and kill up themselves. Because them have no role model. Nobody could say, why are not fight against each other. That's why you see all of it's going on. They've got no youth club. No disco, we used to have that all. Take for instance, I'm 60 odd. We used to have all that. There's none of that anymore. If a man does set up a boxing club for the youth, them are stopped. It's not happening. The government don't want it. They don't want to give us the freedom to do that. You understand? And that basically that's how it is. They don't care.
Not even the work kids. Nothing's being done. So it's going to be another angry generation. Do you know what I mean? And if this shit goes on for much longer, we're going to have a lot more bullshit. When they come out of lockdown, they're all going to go wild. Nothing's been put in place for no kids. Nothing ever really was, if you ask me. Everything to do with kids is all locked off, locked down, but they can open pubs, yeah? Alright, say no more.
So, my thing was, I was working for an organisation alongside other organisations, and I was seeing that there's a lot of meetings, a lot of talks, especially about funding, but actively I was never seeing nothing done on the streets.
Right.
Now, for a year, I walked the streets of many areas in Nottingham. Sometimes I had my bulletproof vest on, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I had members of staff with me, sometimes I didn't. I wasn't seeing other organisations out there until a child gets killed and everyone turns up, oh, RIP, we're sorry, let's do something about it.
So, just in that same case, for the youngster that tried to stab my child, now my child held that knife and stopped it from going deep into his skin. It did pierce him, but it didn't go deep in. police haven't done anything about it. Now he's willing to do a statement. They haven't done anything about it, but you know why? Because it's not dead. If he was injured or dead, they'd be on it. Yeah. Right now, I'm angry because as another youth that could be taught a lesson, isn't it? But because of the fact that it's black on black and no one gives a shit, the lessons aren't learned. So how are we going to teach our young black kids that walking around with a knife and taking a man's life is serious? Unless it's installed from day one. You want to stop a man and search him when you think he's involved or a description of old black youths, do you know what I mean? But when a man has actually done something serious, well, it could be serious, nothing's been done about it. And it's a 15-year-old boy. Nothing's been done about it. So that's just another statistics as they don't care about black lives. Now if my son was dead, something would have happened. Do you know what I mean? Up until then, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, because it will affect me. Because, like I said here, first come, first serve. That's what it is in this country. Like I said, why, you know, I mean, if you look most of the activities, most of the, if you come to the work places and go to stuff like that, you know, I mean, the youth, they're not opposition, brother. You know, so they're not opposition, and they are talented. We are clever, we are talented, we are brain. Let them welcome us, and you know, we work together, and we can build the community, like I said. You understand? Because youth here, they are suffering, especially when you go to London, night crimes, all those stuff like that, because there's no work for the youth.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my thing. But when, you know, like I said together, you know, our people, you know, the black people, they are educated here, we got money, you know what I mean? Let them invest the money to the youth. You know what I mean? Let them fight, like what people are doing. We didn't go till it. She see me walking, she stopped me, and I spent 5 minutes. So I said, you know, so that we can all work together and then come together and show set our own ideology and then come together and then work together for as a family. That's what it have to be, and I respect for that, my brother, you know. Thank you very much for your time, man, you know.
State your name for the camera.
My name is Alaji from Gambian, brother.
Gambia.
You know, I respect you, my brothers, man. One love, one heart. Black Lives Matters.
Same thing saying about boxing clubs and all them things there. Yes, Brendan. You know, we had them things 30 years ago, but there was still conflict. You know what I mean? There was I'm not saying, I'm saying it was good, but even then that needs to be built upon.
Yes.
We need more of that.
Yes.
We need more mentors.
Yes.
We need more man coming in and saying you can do this. You don't have to sling on the street, and you get what I'm saying? There's too much, and it's from within. This ain't white man all the time coming against us. It's us corrupting our own people.
Yes.
You get me? And it's a mindset, it's a stronghold, and you know, there's a spiritual thing behind that. Whether you want to, you know, whether you have a belief or not. There's forces that work against us.
Last question. What do you think the government's been doing for your generation and younger recently or for the last couple of years?
I don't really see much of it.
How old are you lot? I respect you lot. Keep doing what you're doing. When I was 17 your age, I was banging. I was out here selling drugs. I didn't never really sell drugs, but I was banging. Like, as far as I was concerned, I'm from London. As far as I was concerned, I wasn't going to sit around and wait. I wasn't going to wait to see football careers pop off or basketball. I needed to get this money. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's made most of the men, and that's where the mentality is now. So it takes brothers like you to actually focus and do what you're doing so that other youngers can look up and say, yeah, I want to be like that. My brothers, I respect you. My name's Halo. His name's Tico. I run an organisation called Men's. He does his camera thing. We work with another organisation called Moorlionz. My brother Vince is not here today. But lastly, I already asked her this question before earlier on. It's about what the government do for the younger generation out there. Her response and answer was she's not well informed. So with that being said, obviously it shows that there's not enough information out here for what's being done for the next generation coming up. Obviously me, myself personally, my views is nothing has been or is being done. Views of other people that we've seen or come across so far, they don't believe that anything has been done or is being done in the background for the younger generation. So obviously, you know, it's a problem and something that we do need to fix and work on. Okay, so last question. Are you aware of any organisations out here that's trying to do anything on behalf of your generation and younger?
Russell?
Yeah, Russell.
Is that even open still?
That's not
even open. They're like that.
Mad thing.
Yeah, like I've been going there for like a couple of years. We all have really.
Like, that's helped me quite a bit, because I used to be out all the time. Same with all, been out on the block every single day. And as soon as like, I found out about Russell, I've just been there.
We need some more of these places, because every time I go down there are parts of the areas, I don't see these places open. But I know that the government's giving certain organisations like 60 bags, 90 bags for the year. These men are going on holidays. Like, these men are, you like see these men on Instagram. Yeah, you know, like that. When these men go partying and they're popping bottles, but yet still the younger generation youths are out there trapping, banging and all that shit. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? My name's Halo. This is Tico. We represent another organisation called Moorlionz. It's in Radford. Like, he's trying to make big change with our generation gap and what's going on. But the government don't really want to fund the people that's doing the groundwork. Or other particular people that they know that's doing the fuck. See what I'm saying? I run an organisation called Men's, trying to help the younger generation make sure guys stay out of prison and all them fuckery. I've already been there, I've already done all of that. They don't want me to do that though. And I was saying, let me go in schools and talk to these kids. They're like, nah. They send people in there that has no fucking idea about what the road has to offer or what that life has to offer. And then you end up in the same shit. But I see you lot are intelligent brothers though. Enough love for your time. How many organisations do you know that's out here to support a parent like yourself with kids and to support young black males out here in the community? None. You know of none?
I know of none.
In Nottingham, the whole of Nottingham, you know of none. And the reason I ask that is because it angers me that there's organisations that are Lions. My organisation just started up, and I'm calling my organisation Men's. So I'm out here to support men in the community that have mental health, emotional issues, young men to old men. This is what I'm trying to spread right now. And it angers me that groundwork organisations such as us, Moorlionz, Men's, Streeteducation, we get overlooked because they rather give money or funding to people who they claim they've done business for years. Whether they know that the work has been put in or done, or whether they know that the money's been taken and spent elsewhere.
How's anyone else gonna gain or get anywhere if no one's willing to take them on the help? Makes no sense. It's a merry-go-round, isn't it? I decided to take a back seat, sit down and say nothing. Because you do try and talk, but no one listens. So until everyone's involved and more people are taking action, no point of one person.
What organisation do you know that's out there actually doing anything?
SK4 fam. SK4. That's us fam. Yeah, that's our thing.
We're not based in an area. We're based in spirit. That's what it is. We're basically a spiritual group. If you're depressed, come to us.
Successful Kings. It stands for Successful Kings for Life, innit? Yeah. It's something I started in 2018. It's a group that I have here. So we got a bunch of rappers and a couple businessmen in it. And what we basically do is we actually try to bring a place where man them can actually come down and be like, yo, cool, I go through this, I go through that. It's a place you can talk comfortably. These man, yeah, they take their anger and their hurt out on others by pulling out a thing, fam. I'm telling you, if you got a problem, you got a situation, sit down and talk to me. Let's conversate and let's come to a place where we can understand one another. That's something I started. This is something that I've got a man from Milton Keynes, man from Northampton, London, that there's like,
so where's the base?
There's no base, fam. It's a mind, it's a heart thing. Like, I've got man, we are a group in it, so the only way we got like our group set out is like group chat. So like that's how we just communicate and talk, and we just basically run our team that way. But for me, once we get to a place where we can have a place like I'm trying to sort out some things in it, but it's a thing where I just need a place in it for us to just come together and be understanding of one another. Man, they need to understand that we do all of this stuff because we're hurt, fam. But if you talk about your hurt, we'll move past that hurt, man.
Okay, so same way you've got that, there's an organisation called Moorlionz.
Moorlionz, I haven't heard that.
Look up Moorlionz. They also do the same thing.
Moorlionz?
Yeah. Been doing it for years. That's what I'm saying. There's another organisation called Men's. saying. My brother at the moment, Wince, he's not there. I didn't speak to him yesterday, so he didn't get to be here today. I might walk up with him sometime in the week. He's the one that's running Moorlionz. my brother Tico here, we both work alongside Moorlionz, with Moorlionz. We're trying to make the same change.
Exactly.
There's a lot of organisations in the government aspect of things who are getting funding. These men are getting like 90 bags, 60 bags a year.
They're just eating money, fam. Straight eating.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said, it takes like a brother like you, strong-minded, other organisations, just like yourself, and that's how we start.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yo, I went down, fam. For me, I'm all about change. Like I said, something needs to change. For me, I waited for so long for something to change. I waited for so long for somebody to tell me, yo, you don't have to feel down. Come and talk with your brothers. Come and have a place where you can understand and speak to one another. And I waited so long till nothing happened. So I decided to do it myself.
And that's the issue in situations like this. All these kids that are going through it, they're broken kids.
They're broken, fam.
This is the Facebook. Yeah.
And another thing is, it's not just roadmen. It's not niggas that are just killing each other. There's niggas that go through depression, niggas that are going through stress, home troubles, parental troubles. It's not just people that are just killing each other. It's many things. You feel me? There's people that are sitting in the yard that do nothing.
Some people don't even think about money, innit? Some people have a good family, but you just don't want to do that what the family want to stick, you know? Like, they want you to do something properly, maybe Christianity, family. I have a friend who is Christian, you know, he can't do some certain thing.
Identity crisis, bro. Identity crisis is a killer. Biggest identity crisis is a killer.
Because you don't know
you identify
who
people
you
that
are.
are killers, you're gonna be a killer, fam.
Yeah, because you don't know who you are, but you become what you've been doing.
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain.
A child it's easy for a child to pick up things and learn. You show them to kill, they'll kill, fam. You feel me? But you show them to be a good person, be righteous, and love your brother, they'll love their brother, fam. You feel me?
Even show them how to play ball, fam.
Show them how to play ball. Listen, we rappers, fam. That's how we do. Rappers and singing, that's what we do, fam.
I play the piano. I play the piano since when I was 14 years old. That I'm a DJ, so I'm DJing in London usually, in Italy. I'm doing a lot of stuff, but when I was young, I can't lie. I saw everything.
We need to
with
say
my
Black
eyes,
Lives Matter to the police, Black Lives
I
Matter to
saw
the government, Black Lives Matter to
everything
one
happening,
another.
you know, around you, and you can just choose. Or today I stay out, or today I go to the studio, or today I meet that guy. Maybe you meet that guy, tomorrow you're not going back.
Yeah.
Maybe you stay out to your yard and something not happening because you're at your yard. You're going to the studio, something happening, you blow up too, and you're gone.
What I'm saying,
your
this
life
country's
changed.
so messed up, yeah. Do you know it costs more to send someone to prison than it does to take that kid out that area, send them to maybe even a farm for a couple months, let them bake off. Do you know how easy it would be to dead everything if when you saw shit like this happening, you just took them out. You
leave a child in an environment to suffer.
If you leave them in that environment, they're gonna go.
They'll suffer.
If you're seeing consistently killers are coming from one area, there's a problem with that area. Maybe it's not the people, maybe it's what's happening there. But either way, there's an issue there, and they're not fixing it. That's why they want to blame drill music. They want to sort out the symptoms when they're not sorting out the cause.
What else do they got besides making drill?
They're not sorting out the cause when they're.
What else? What other opportunity do they have besides playing ball, doing drill? Because if a kid is not good in school, I'm not good in school, fam. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really that smart in school. You feel me? The only way I'm making a path for myself is by doing business and having my own tuition and my own heart. But if I don't have those things, fam, and I don't have ball, and I don't have music, and I know that the trap is gonna make me pee, fam. Why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my time? You feel me?
I know, guys. I was in year 9. One of my best friends left school. He went to a tea house in some next place. I've never seen him since. I don't know whether he's dead. I don't know if he's a pen. All I know is that he went to make money, and I understand it because he wasn't doing maths. He wasn't doing anything. The only subject he was kind of good at was PE. And even at that, he got kicked out because he was
antisocial behavior, fam.
Can you imagine?
And that stuff comes from a home, fam. It all starts from a home.
Street education is where I started, me and my brothers. Street education, gotta shout out all the black mothers. Street education is where I started, me and my sisters. Street education, gotta shout out all the black fathers.